The Knight Captain's been given pursuit, and the rest of the Knights continue to release the guest after a thorough investigation.
Princess Remy, it seems we find ourselves in a situation.
This was never my intention. Please, Your Majesty, you must believe me. As soon as I knew,
This is an act of war as far as I'm concerned. And as such, I shall take you prisoner. Execute you, even.
Princess Remy is telling the truth. She played no part in this.
Silence!
What happened to Blake? What happened tonight? It's my fault. I'm sorry. I will accept your judgment.
Your Majesty, please.
I'll send your head to your father on a silver platter if he doesn't return my son. But as it stands, I should make an example out of you.
You can't.
Stand aside.
I won't. If you're gonna kill her, you're gonna have to go through me.
You defy your ruler?
You and I both know that Remy had nothing to do with this. And I won't let you hurt an innocent. You want revenge? Well, so do I. But that ain't gonna bring Blake back. So pull your head out of your ass and focus on what we can do.
Pull my head out of my ass?
With all due respect, of course, sire.
Princess Remy, rise.
Your Majesty.
You will remain in this kingdom as a prisoner under house arrest. Mark my words. Should I find any proof of you aiding your father, I will ship you back to him in pieces. Is that clear?
Yes, sire.
Your Majesty.
You will be in charge of guarding her. Now get out of my sight. Both of you.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Your Highness. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Liar. You're shaking. Do you want some tea?
No, just take me back to my chamber. Please.
We're gonna fix this, okay? You don't need to worry about...
It doesn't matter. Is your friend okay?
Well, the love of their life is gone. They're doing better than I expected. Or maybe it hasn't sunk in yet.
Answer me truthfully. Is Blake bonded to them?
Why would you ask?
Because if it's true, the first thing my father will do is try to exploit that. We need to find Blake, and quickly.
Any ideas where we could look?
With Angelica involved, I honestly don't know.
Come on. It's been a long night. Dawn is almost here. You must be exhausted.
You should rest too.
I will. I'll have a servant bring up some tea. I wouldn't advise leaving your chamber, though. At least not now.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Oh, 'cause this isn't your fault, Highness.
Just find Blake, please.
Of course. Get some rest, yeah? Oi, keep an eye on the princess, yeah? Thought I'd find you here. Oh, easy. It's just me. I won't bother asking that. I know you're not. But this isn't your fault. No, it's not. The blame for all of this is solely on that witch and that maniac of a king. We're gonna get Blake back. And you'll get that fairy tale wedding, yeah? You gotta have faith. Blake is alive. Well, for starters, 'cause you are. You're bonded. If Blake were to die, you'd be dead too, right? That's how it works, eh? So, Blake is out there. And we're gonna bring him home. Don't you worry. Maybe, but I wouldn't blame you. It's been a hell of a night. You should rest. Come on, let's go. I'll walk you back to your chamber. You don't need to. What are friends for, right? You don't need to do that either. I'll keep the faith until you find yours again. Are you feeling okay? I don't know how bonds work exactly, but... Oh, good. I'm glad. Now come on. To bed with you. I won't stop you, but you can't go off on your own. 'Cause you may be able to wield a sword now, but a sword can't do shit against a witch, pardon me saying. You need knights. Or at least this knight to be able to help you. But first, you need to rest. I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist on it, yeah. No, this way. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Anyways, we'll figure out a lead, and then... Hey. What is it? Look at me. What's wrong? Your nose. You're bleeding. Easy, easy. I'm sure it's nothing. Here, take my handkerchief. Better? Let me see. Alright. Just breathe. It's okay. It's stopping. I don't know. Let's not jump to any conclusions. Just tell me how you feel. Woozy, eh? Alright, lean on me and just focus on your breath, alright? There you are. In and out. Good. That feel better? Good. Come on then.
You're wasting your time. Those chains are enchanted.
Come to gloat.
On the contrary, I owe you an apology. I normally never make such a spectacle.
Forgive me if I don't accept it. Something about being taken prisoner does that to a person.
You're a sensible person, Blake. I'm sure we can come to a solution that benefits everyone.
A solution?
Well, I mean, it is obvious. You will marry Remy and unite the kingdoms.
No.
If this is about your precious commoner, you can still have them. Many royals take a lover after all. And once you have an heir, you'll be free to shower your affections solely on your lover.
I said no.
I am not being unreasonable here, Blake. Remy is a catch. A perfect consort. Raised for this. You can do no better.
And you would doom your beloved princess to a loveless marriage.
Love is not a requirement of marriage. You're a fool to think otherwise.
I will not marry Remy. How many times must I say it?
You're bonded to your commoner, aren't you? You needn't answer. I know the truth of it. Foolish. Bonding is dangerous. To bind your life together to the one you love, only to lose it when your lover finds another.
I swore to never love another. I will not break my vow.
Oh, but you will. You must. Because if you do not, your kingdom, your people, everything you've ever loved will suffer. King Lucius will invade. He will burn everything to the ground.
Then he's an idiot. We have allies. We are not weak. He would lose.
You're nothing more than a child. A naive child. Once more, I offer you the chance to save your kingdom. Marry Remy.
You're not listening. I refuse.
Then you leave me no choice. Memories are fickle things. I can't erase yours, not entirely. Those feelings you spoke of are too deeply entwined with you. But I can change them, make their focus on someone else.
Stay away from me.
In the end, it will be better this way. For everyone. And what's one death when it comes to saving a whole kingdom? Try to bear with it. It will be over soon.
What did you do? My head. It burns.
That will pass. Now, let's try this again. Who did you say you loved?
Love? I love Remy. Wait. No, I don't.
It's a start.
Hello, everybody. Once again, I want to give a huge thank out to StephanieSwanQulls for playing Angelica, and of course the incomparable Dr. Tru, who played Remy for me. Both of you have been amazing, and I also want to give a huge shout out to LupinScripts, who wrote this whole thing. And boy howdy, things are going wild. This series continues to give even after 3 seasons, and I personally am here for it. I know those of you watching this on YouTube are seeing this basically a month or so, maybe even more after this was initially released on my Patreon. So if you'd like to watch or listen to these audios well in advance, my Safe for Work tier is open. I'm also going to be opening up a yearly subscription, so if you want to pay a one-time fee to get all of my Safe for Work audios or my NSFW audios for like an entire year, I'll have that, and it will be at a discounted price. I've been kind of debating going back and forth on that, but there'll be 2 new tiers. So there'll be a new Safe for Work tier, which is going to be the yearly membership, and then there will be the yearly NSFW membership. Again, they will be discounted. But I want to give you guys, I want to say thank you all so very much for enjoying my audios, for supporting me, everything you guys do on Patreon, all the comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. have been doing wonders. I also want to point out that, yes, I know there's a lot of audios that I do kind of in between that you guys more or less, like, some of them you don't care enough about, and I get that, but still need to be pushing out content. So the best thing that you can do if you can't right now, because things are financially difficult for everyone, if you can't support us financially here, you can always just do what you've been doing and watch all of my videos on repeat. That helps the algorithm, that helps my numbers, and that helps me get paid by YouTube. Another thing too is that YouTube is cracking down, as you may or may not have heard, on a lot of creators who are doing kissing sounds or like ear licking stuff. So don't be surprised if I end up going forward having to edit some of the kissing stuff out to avoid YouTube demonetizing things. It's a pain in my ass, but it's kind of necessary at this point. Alright, and as always, of course, if you want to support me on Patreon, so you get completely, like, uncensored, uncut stuff, well, obviously it's cut, but I mean, you know what I mean. You can go support me on my Patreon. I am going to be very busy. Unfortunately, the last week of June, my son will not be in daycare, so I will be with him all week, as well as my wife. I will do everything I can to record this week, the week prior, and edit as much as possible in the next couple of days, so that you on YouTube and on Patreon don't miss a single beat. I know my NSFW things have kind of slowed down. This month has been pretty wild. My son had a yearly checkup for his MRI. Turns out his hydrocephalus is doing very well. He's made much improvements. There was also Father's Day. I had to deal with pipe earlier this month. So I've had a lot to do. So this month has been really slow. I apologize for the amount of content that has not come out. But I'm going to try and make up for that within the next couple of days. And once again, I want to thank you all so very much for listening to me ramble. Be sure to like, favorite, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and, as always, I'll see you in the next audio. Sweet dreams, and pleasant nightmares.